Hello everyone, happy Tuesday and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope everybody's week is getting off to a good start. This was the most Monday of Tuesdays ever. In fact, I forgot for a while that it was a stream day, but that's what long weekends will do. So I hope everyone's week has gotten off well, and I'm excited that it is a stream night because that means we get to play more HumanitZ. I really like this game a lot, and I haven't had a chance to play even my other save file in a couple of days, so I am ready. Last time we left off having gone and gotten the quest, we got our horse, and we went and picked up the quest, so we're on the hunt tonight for the microphone to fulfill that quest, and also we still need the big backpack. We're still waiting to find that big backpack, so those are our two priorities. Let me say hello to everybody and then we will jump in. Kevin, Marisol, Baran, Sarah, Wander, welcome. It's good to see all of you. Yeah, YouTube is having some issues, so I appreciate you guys figuring out and fighting through that and being here with me. Let's take a look. It is 6 o'clock at night, so we're not going anywhere until tomorrow. It's winter. We're gonna go down, we're gonna go down. Oh, my cursor's gone. Sometimes the cursor disappears on the map and you can't, like, get it back. It's like, see, I can, like, hover over the buttons. There we go. Nope, don't want to put markers on it. We're gonna go down, lost it again. We're gonna go down over here. There is a shopping plaza over here. And there's like another one of those accident roadblocky things with some police cars. And that's where I found the microphone on my other save file, was inside the police cars. So we're going to look at that. We're going to clear the shopping plaza in case there's a backpack there. And then if none of that works, we're just going to keep probably going up the road looking for other roadblocks involving police cars. Or I think music stores, but I don't know where there is a music store other than in the big city. And that's a whole other process. We are not even remotely close to having the resources to do that. We just don't have enough ammunition. So we're not doing that tonight. We need more loot before we do that. Hey, Lily, good to see you. You defeated YouTube. I know. Hopefully they get their act together. So what we're going to do is I'm carrying these energy drinks and coffee. Because that is for the quest with the microphone. I'm going to put them, my master plan for not forgetting them, I'm going to put them in my garage where the horse saddle lives. Because when we go turn in the quest with the microphone, when we actually get the microphone and go to turn in the quest, we'll need to get the saddle. And then, you know, we'll grab these two. It'll remind us that that's what we need to do. So that's the plan. And then I think we're good. I'm going to keep the crossbow with me. We don't have very much ammunition, so being able to use the crossbow will be good. Hey, Big Jones, good to see you. Let's take a look. I'm pretty sure I can fairly easily craft some more crossbow bolts. Or am I thinking of arrows? Oh yeah, wood and scrap metal. Oh, that's the other thing we needed, though. I forgot about that. We need scrap metal. That's what we were going to do today. Well, I actually was going to do it off screen, but then I ran out of time, and I didn't have any time to play any games. I was going to run around and just destroy some cars. And I didn't have a chance to do that. So let's go find some to break down. We can make it... Actually, you know what? Let's just make it out of sheet metal. We're eventually going to need some. We'll need sheet metal too, so we can't just destroy all of our sheet metal. But for now, let's just make some out of sheet metal so that we can do this. We don't have that much wood either. We have enough to get through it. All right, let's see. So we need scrap metal. Then... that out, and then we can make crossbow bolts. Oh, we get 8 of them? Oh, okay. Oh, so you get quite a bit. That's good. So we'll make 2 sets of 8, then we have 25 crossbow bolts. And hopefully that will help. Christy can't get in yet. Hopefully they fix it. It was a couple hours ago that I first saw that they were having issues, so... It might be a slow stream, but that's okay. Hopefully everyone can get in. Let's grab the sewing kit just in case we can go. Last time turning in this quest for the sewing kit was bugged. We couldn't do it, but we've logged out and logged back in, obviously, so maybe now it will work. We're gonna hope for that. I'm gonna tear up some extra bandages. Tear up a few extra bandages so we can go ahead and get ourselves to full health. We're gonna leave in the morning. I wanted to armor the car a little bit before we went, but not gonna be fussy about that. It is what it is. We just have to not crash. We just have to not crash. Yeah, I never had any issues today at all with any of the streams I was watching. I just saw people talking about it, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Alright, so we've got our sewing kit. We've got all of our stuff. We have water, but we don't have food. Let's take a quick look at what we've got in here. Let's eat something that's going to spoil. We'll start with that. We'll start with anything that might go bad on us. For the sake of my inventory space, for me and the vehicle, we're going to go out there and then work our way back. So we're like, if we have space on the way back, we'll break down some cars and stuff, but knowing me, we're going to have more loot than space as it is, especially if I don't find the bigger backpack. Then the odds are really, really slim that we're going to have space for anything extra. I thought I had some more drinks, but I guess not. We drank all of our sodas. It has been raining though. Yeah, see, we've got full water here. All right, let's drink one of these. The water does eventually go stale, I discovered. So I want to try to like rotate through these bottles and make sure I'm not just like hoarding all the same old ones. All right, so we're full. What time is it now? See, it's only 8 o'clock. Maybe we should break down some cars. It's not that late. We've got time. Let's see. I know I have some sledgehammers. 61%, 64. Let's take the 52. Should I bring the horse? Maybe. Am I going to? Nope. No, I am not. I don't think Theo had anything we wanted. We'll check. A pickaxe is the other thing I need. Oh, never mind. Canteen would be nice. The syringe would be nice. No 9mm though. Yeah, nothing really exciting. Let's see if we can find some breakdownable cars. I think we left some in this direction. Some zombies. Maybe we didn't leave any in this direction. Maybe we didn't. Oh, nope, another zombie. I missed! That's unfortunate. Here's one. There's another one over there, too. No, 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 no. Don't use my bat. Using the bat would be a terrible waste of durability. We're gonna need the actual melee weapon. I thought that rabbit was something that was like zombified. It's just a bunny, but it was moving really fast. It was moving really, really fast. Let's grab this car. We disturbed some. There you are. Most of this direction has respawned from whenever we last were over here, so we will be fighting our way all the way back through it. I guess the good part of this is we're clearing a little bit of the way, so when we come tomorrow, we can just drive right past this whole section. Come here. Yay. I'm so glad we increased our carry capacity. It's the best use of skill points ever. I hear you. Here you are. I'm pretty sure that there's an iron node over there where we're going. Rabbits tend to bring zombies. They're like a harbinger of zombies. Because the zombies will chase the wildlife. Hey, Christy! You made it! Okay, now we are officially encumbered. So let's go back. A global outage with over 320,000 users in the US alone? That's crazy. Okay, one more down. I think we only got, what, 12 and 12? That's not terrible. It's not enough to armor our car. Not fully. I wonder if it's enough to make the storage. Being able to put the storage on the van before we go do this might be the smartest thing we could do. So even if we can't get it completely armored, if we can at least get the extra storage on it, that would be good. I don't know what it needed other than the metal. So we're gonna go look. The extra van storage will make up for my lack of backpack storage, maybe. I hear a deer. Alright, so let's put the sledgehammer away. I need to be carrying that around with me. Storage. A barbed wire, 2 nails, 10... Barbed wire, 10 nails. Okay, so wood... Oh, jeez. Is that the horse making a noise? I know we're only going in and out of the house, but like I said, the other horse I had died from a horde that showed up when I was going back and forth from the house, so we're being extra cautious. And nails. Okay. So we gotta work on wood here soon, too. The thing is, these things take a while to make. Oh, I forgot the barbed wire. Dang it. I was forgetting something. Okay, one more trip. Left it open this time. Hey, little lady, good to see you. I appreciate all you guys putting all this effort in to get here. Oh, I was in the wrong box. That's why I missed the barbed wire. That piece of barbed wire was what it took to push me over the edge. And now I'm encumbered. One piece of barbed wire is what put me over the edge. It's weird that it's looking like this. Like this bench is very odd because you can't even see the recipe till you click on the thing. And then once you click on it... Okay, so we can also make wheels. Only gonna take 10 minutes, so we might not have it done in time. But anyway, to get the recipe, you have to click on it, and then it's being extra weird right now, and I don't know why this one is still just, like, sitting there. Oh, that's weird. Very weird. Alright, let's stop wasting my light. We'll close that. That's 10, like, in real life minutes, so we'll have to either leave without it or tinker around for 9 minutes before we leave in the morning. And I feel like tinkering around for a few minutes is the way to go. Only because then we're going with full storage, you know? Wait, oh, that can't go in there. Can ammo go up here? Yeah, let's move my ammo. Let's put some stuff up here that can go in pockets. I'm not rearranging later. We could cut down a tree. I think there's a couple trees we left right near here. Yeah, let's do that. You're a deer, that's not a zombie deer. Work on our wood issue. Oh. And it's full. There we go. Yeah, it's good that it wasn't anything that kept me from going live. Although a lot of people might miss it because of the issues, so maybe could have rescheduled, but I don't know. I appreciate all you guys that did manage to figure it out, and I'm sure, you know, maybe they'll fix it during the time that we're live. I kind of thought it was fixed because I was watching something else, and then I was like, oh, it's not stopping me from going live. Could do that other tree too. We'll need more wood to make more car parts. Go and equip this. Just focus on these two little trees that are right here, not the ones we're gonna have to take the vehicle out to deal with. Here we go. Hey, Bender, good to see you. This table saw is great. So much more efficient for the wood here. Yeah, when in doubt, blame the intern. Always. Always. I mean, unless you are the intern, in which case it's really unfortunate. We have one more log too. The nighttime noises are scary. The game does have good sounds. The ambient noise is really good. But also it creeps me out, so. Here we go. The owl's not that bad. It's like the weird other noises. Like, why do the deer have to sound so scary? I mean, deer do kind of sound scary in real life, but... Alright, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 52 wood out of those 2 trees. Yeah, it's true. It's not just zombie noises. Did I close the garage? I did. Okay. I'm not 100% sure, like I said, if the zombies will come after the horse, since it's not wearing a saddle. But I don't want to find out the hard way, so... Okay, so that's good. Still got the cement. What's it going to take to build the melee bench? I think that's what we were wanting to do, right? Melee bench, yes. 4 refined iron, okay. Where are we going to put it? Where do we want to put our melee bench? I mean, it's an anvil, so I feel like it belongs outside, but really, at the same time, it doesn't matter. My other ammo bench is inside, so we could put the anvil inside. Most of my crafting is done inside. We'll need a log as well. Okay, so not just wood, but an actual log, which, that makes sense. That tracks. That tracks. Technically, the lack of a saddle might make you zombie-proof. And tell which direction the zombie and sounds come from. I mean, if there's an actual zombie coming at you, yeah. The weird, like, ambient noises. I guess it doesn't really have zombie ambient noises. It's most of the deer that freaks me out. Alright, 6 a.m. How many minutes was that? How many minutes has it been? Only 3 minutes left. That's not bad. We can definitely do that. Alright, so let's put this here. This can go here. Put it back up there, actually. We'll wait for those, and then we'll head off. So let's grab some food. We are hungry. We'll eat something. Let's do the cashew nuts. Try to focus on the things that spoil before we eat all our canned goods. There are some quests too where we'll have to start giving people food. Have 69 food and water. Hey Tom, good to see you. Mr. Pepper would be super handy. That level of preparedness. Alright, so I guess we'll eat a canned thing. I could go outside and eat my berry. I'm not going to mess with my jam. I actually don't have as much food in this game. And I feel like I'm being kind of cavalier about that because in my other save file, I have an entire box and a half of just potatoes. I have a lot of food in my other game. I feel like maybe I should be a little bit more aware of the fact that I do not have that. I do not have that here in this one. We'll come across food though, for sure. For a second I was like, wait, do I have this? Oh my god. That was sitting there like that because we made it already. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. That was sitting in the queue like that because we'd already made one. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We'll have a spare. Totally fine. Alright, so just like that, we have a storage strapped to the top of the van. Whoops. I haven't messed around with any traps or anything yet, no. I really haven't done anything, like, base related. Yeah, okay, so now we have a second one of these. Just so it doesn't confuse me again later, let's go stick it on the truck, just so it's somewhere. Because we can take it off again later if I end up needing it for different, a different thing. I love the way that, like, graphically these things fit to the vehicles. You know? Like, this one is completely different looking than that one, so that it fits in the back of the pickup truck. And the way this one straps on up here. I don't know, I just think they did a really good job making these things snap to the vehicles. Especially, like, the side panel armor and that kind of stuff. Alright, let's go put the tire ones on, and then we are going to head out. Those our horse in. I rely pretty heavily on my trader friends when it comes to... we don't have a ton of gas either. If I get a horde, like, I just kind of back down my driveway and then drag the trader into the fight with me. And make them help. It's worked out pretty well for my hordes so far. Alright, we're gonna stop off and see Sophie and see if she'll take this sewing kit from us. We're gonna try our best not to hit anything. I don't want to destroy our new van. Oh, the animal traps! Oh, yeah. No, I haven't set any up in this one. I should. Not in this save file. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. No, I should do that. I keep hearing about the radio tower being fixed. Okay, so she's still just as broken and not taking this sewing kit, which is kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. So far we haven't had any... I've never had the zombies attack my stuff at all. Like, when my horse died inside the house, the zombies obviously chased the horse inside, killed it, and then came back out to attack me back outside. Like, they didn't destroy any of my things. We could drive by these guys. I gotta check and see what challenges I still need. You have a backpack, so you might have loot. Nope, empty backpack. Lame. Alright. Check this real quick. Nothing in that backpack. Ooh, 12 gauge and an energy bar. I'll eat that. What if she finds herself in an accident? I mean, it's not a terrible idea, honestly. It's not a bad idea. I just missed. First 2 hits at that. Should we try it? I'm not against that idea. Oh, where'd you guys come from? You weren't here a minute ago. They probably, like, came out of the woods to the sound of the truck. Hey, Pie! Welcome! Oh yeah, save first. Solid plan. In case things go wrong. Let's also see if she has anything she wants to trade before we do this. Former survivor letter. A letter you found from a former survivor sharing his knowledge with you. I've never seen that before. Will you trade it for me for a gun? You will. How about a gun repair kit? Also, yes. Hat? No. Alright, let's trade for those 2 things. Stop running away. They're just wailing on each other with bats. Ooh. Cooking magazine. Buffs cooked food for 60 minutes. A lockpick and another baseball bat. Sorry, friend. Okay, we'll check in with you on the way back. Does it fail the quest? Still shows the quest. So we'll see. Oh, I want to read that letter. Do I just use it? Use the letter? If you found this letter, then it's been too late for me, but maybe it will be too late for you. I hope by writing this letter, the next survivor who finds this will have a better chance than I did. It's been a while since the outbreak. The human numbers are getting less, and the infected seem to grow stronger every day. What humans are left are either after something from you or will kill you for your gear. That feels a little personal after what we just did. Although to be fair, we didn't kill her for the gear. Supplies are dwindling as the remaining survivors scavenge the island. I bumped into a few traders during my travels. They always seem willing to strike a deal. I used to try radio communication to contact them, but there wasn't always someone on the other end. With what fuel was left and parts taken from other vehicles, I managed to get the odd car up and running, which helped get around this big old place. Every so often I would hear aircraft fly over, I think maybe dropping supplies off in hopes to help whoever remains here. They seem to have stopped since the radio tower stopped working. I've marked a green location on the map for you, but you'll need some parts for it. One item I couldn't get was the radio receiver from the music store in the city. When the outbreak first happened, the military was brought in and I managed to find some remaining gear and weapons at outposts and camps, which helped protect me from the infected. From meeting the odd survivor while moving from place to place, I was told of hordes gathering in large numbers and sweeping through towns and cities. They described some to be larger and stronger than the average human, like maybe the infected are mutating and getting stronger than what I was used to in the early stages of my stay here when they were slower and easier to kill. I heard of some survivors fortifying or building bases and farms to try to survive off the land. Also keep an eye out for some survivor vehicles. Seem to be people that knew it was coming and prepared their car with good supplies. Looks like they didn't make it either. You might have to force your way into those ones. Remember to stockpile for winter. Rumors of radiation toxic zones on the island. Now keep an eye out for gas mask. Bob Hardy. Okay, so this is just like a whole bunch of game tips, right? Like, it's funny that you don't find this. Like, I've never come across it in my other save file. It's an old starter letter. Yeah, I was going to say it brings you through like all the starter tips, right? Like how to trade with traders. There's fuel left in parts for their vehicles. The aircraft things. It's interesting that it even shows you like where the radio tower, or it says it shows you where the radio tower would be, but it doesn't, obviously. Probably because they changed that. That whole like radio receiver thing is part of the quest line we're doing right now for Caesar. I thought it was going to be something cool. That's okay. It's already 10 a.m. Did that at least... No, we're still carrying that. I wonder if it's worth anything. Probably not. Let's just drop it. Alright, let's see. We're actually coming up on where we're going to stop. I love having the navigation system. We're just kind of creeping forward because I don't want to get too close with the car. We're going to try to like pick off the group from the edges. And then once I can, we'll move the car up for the looting portion of this adventure. But to start, we're just going to start to pick them off one by one. Come on, friend. I want to check this car. Okay, so the entire questline got added in 1.0? I bought the game when it came out and then played about 30 minutes of the tutorial and never played again. Hey, look, that's our van! Well, it's our van's twin. Some thread. What condition are you in? Not great. It's got a decent amount of fuel in it, though. popped his head off. This is the billboard that I climbed up the first time I came over here. And, like, slowly had to pick them off from above. Pretty sure we just kicked him in the nuts. That's what that looked like. He was already standing up when we kicked him. That was unfortunate for him. To be fair, I doubt he's feeling anything. Hey, Zap, good to see you. Alright, so these police cars are where I found my microphone before. But I didn't find them there until the second time I cleared this area. It's like I came and looted here a bunch of times. So I would come down here, clear it out. Our health is down at 51%. That's not great. That is not great. I would love to have a dog. I've heard that the police stations, they can spawn in the police stations.
You're awesome!
Wander, thank you so much for continuing to be a member. The big 4-0. That's crazy. I appreciate you. Alright, come on. Some of these guys have helmets and stuff, like they're the armored, like that guy right there. So they will take extra bullets. You can hear the bullets, like the sound is so good. The fact that you can hear the bullet hit the helmet. You should... Oh, great. Got me before I even had a chance to get him. I do like that I can still move while I'm bandaging. That part is nice. I don't want to shotgun this guy just because, although I guess we are pretty far away. These guys have a particularly long reach. Okay, you know what? Probably gonna bring some of them in. Dogs can spawn at houses with a dog house. Okay, so I just haven't been lucky enough to find any. I've seen lots of dog houses, but no dog yet. To be fair, I haven't really been through even a fraction of the map. Obviously in this save file, but even in my other one, the map is big. Alright, this guy... Take care of him before he even wants to be a... right here! Microphone! Mission accomplished. Perfect. Obviously, we're gonna keep looting this area. I still need a backpack. We're not done, but... Main mission accomplished. I don't care about that hoodie. Ammunition, we'll always take that. It's SUV. Sheriff's shirt. Seems fun. You cheated and Googled the locations? Oh, for the dogs? I mean, that's a valid thing to Google, to be fair. Like, that is a valid thing to want to Google. Fishing pole? Do we care about a fishing pole? Kind of. There's a gas station here, which is really, really helpful. Did I even take that? Yeah, I did. Crossbow bolts. Fantastic. Okay, so this is like, there's like a convenience store for the gas station. There's a pizzeria, a laundromat. It's like a hardware store, like Home Depot style hardware store. This Go up here and see what's up here. Advanced gas mask. Protects from toxins in the air. Oh, God, that was scary. Okay, so I've never seen advanced ones. One of these guys broke out. Now the rest of them came running. Not ideal. It's funny that they're trying to like break in down there. They will give up and leave. It's gonna be a shotgun situation. With the multiple running guys. Let's see what we can take out some heads. That was a lot of hits in a row. I just blew off a bunch of heads in a row. I realize that I sound prouder of that than I probably should. So I'm like right there, but I can't, like, you can't get an angle to shoot them. There's Molotovs and stuff, but I also haven't figured that out. I haven't figured out how to use them. Okay, we can't climb down yet. That one's right there at the ladder. When I try to... Oh, there they go. Okay, so they're coming through the door. When I try to use the Molotovs, I can't equip them. Like, it doesn't let me equip it, so I'm obviously doing something wrong. Okay, so we want... Oh, you have to light the rack? I can't even equip it. Like, if I hit equip on it, it doesn't do anything. I love this shotgun so much. Oh, yeah, okay, you're talking about real life. Yeah, I was talking about the game. Pocket watch, I'm going to take it because I can use it to make mines, which I didn't realize initially. Cloth. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to close the door. It's like, what's it doing? Okay. The angle was off. He hit me. We missed... No, I don't want to open the door. We missed one, like, Zeke bag right here. But it being in the doorway is probably going to make it so that I can't... Yeah, oh, at it for a second. Here we go. All that for cloth, but it's okay. Dog food. We're finding a lot of dog food. My other game, I never found any dog food. So even if I found a dog in that one, I wouldn't be able to get it because I think you need to feed it. But I actually have quite a bit of dog food in this one. Alright, so that actually worked out really well to take care of from the roof because... cleared out most of them from close to the gas station. So let's go move up the van closer to the gas station. I want that, but I don't have the space. Okay. Let's go get the van. We'll pull it up. This is not our van. I thought for a second it was. That's our van's twin. It doesn't have the storage on top. Put the Molotov in your primary weapon slots. I'd have to try it when I have more. It wants to put it in, like, the number 5 slots instead of bandages. Like, you can't... It's not a melee weapon, so you can't put it in your weapon slot. And the problem was it wouldn't even go in my 5 slot. It just kept trying to put, It kept trying to put... It kept the bandages. I don't need the sheriff shirt. I just feel like it's going to look fun, so I want it. My health is at 53, so we're going to use this antiseptic bandage. I don't actually know how good it is. A regular bandage is 10. Okay, 20. So the antiseptic bandage is 20. Let's put the watch away. Put the book away. The microphone away so we don't lose it. Fishing pole. Honestly, like, none of this I really need on me. We don't have a gun for that. Nope, I want my shotgun shells. That would have been sad. Don't need the spare bat. Let's drink this water. Put the empty bottle in there. All right, so let's check. I should have grabbed the gas can. I just realized, like, why my van is not full on fuel. But I'm carrying 2 full fuel canisters with me. That was silly. All right, let's fuel it up with this one. And then the kids are here to say goodnight, so I'm going to be right back. Pause so I don't get jumped by anything. I'll be right back. All right. Kiddo and Minnie Blue both say goodnight. I haven't played 7 Days since 2.0. Did it really get that bad? I mean, to be fair, I haven't played it since the time that I gave myself dysentery 18 times. All right, so no gas in this one. That's unfortunate. Not good odds. There is gas in this one. I like that you can go up and siphon the gas from the fuel pumps without needing any kind of, like, hose or anything like you would need. 69. There's this thing here. Fuel supply. And if you find a valve, there's a little refill button. You need a generator for it, though, so I've never actually done it, but I think that you can refill the gas pumps. If that's what that means. And logically, like, I feel like that's what that should mean. Alright, that's 8% capacity. This is not ideal. We could try to avoid that guy. If we can hit it without hitting his tank, he won't explode. Okay, good. We got him without hitting the tank. 100. I want to see, will it take that last 8%? It will. Or I should have just taken all of it. People don't like the storms. Storms are fine in your opinion. The stupid part of the current is the biome adaptation system. You have to jump through a bunch of hoops to make biome survival gear. Oh. But you can turn it off at least. That's good. My pistol durability is at 47%. Alright, let's clean it. That'll help at least a little bit. Right, we checked all those cars. We checked this. Yeah, I saw all those, like, patch notes when it came out, but I never went and played it. Beef jerky. But it wasn't anything that made me want to go play it. You know what I mean? Like, when they came out with it, I wasn't like, oh, I really want to go play this again. because it seems like they added a really cool thing. Don't have very much ammunition, so I'm gonna be careful about that. I hear a zombie. I don't think we really need anything from the laundromat. We're pretty good on clothes. Get a new pair of jean shorts. Yeah, I don't think we really need anything in the way of new clothes. What is this, though? Red leather jacket. Yeah. Oh, hello. Almost missed the combat knife. I'm so glad the loot in this highlights. Okay, these are just a few standard zombies. Nothing too terrible. Painkillers from the van. I've also just never taken just painkillers, but apparently the painkillers heal for 15. Okay, the zombie's in here, right? These zombies can't jump or anything. I don't need these medical face masks. You can get colds in the winter, and if you don't wear like a face mask, then you can infect other players. The whole thing. But as a single player, I don't think I need these medical face masks for anything. I'm gonna realize later that I need them for something really, really important. Alright, syringes, antibiotics, cough medicine, painkillers. We'll take this. Helps stop the spread of the common cold. It might have just been a bug in that game. Like, I'm gonna have to make some Molotovs and then see if I can figure it out. A random fire barrel right there. Golf club. Oh, fuel can. I'm already disappointed because right at the top, like right up here between these two cars, that's where the big backpack is in my other save, and it's not there. I feel like we're striking out on the big backpack again. Unfortunately. Don't need the golf club. Box truck is here. That's a drivable box truck too. We could fix that up and take it. It has, I think, 1 row of storage, maybe 2, bigger than our current van. Yeah, you would need, I would assume matches are a lighter. I always have matches on me. I wonder if you need a lighter specifically. Instead of, you know, like maybe matches don't actually count and it has to be a lighter. You can jump and fall off the roofs, yes, and there is fall damage. When I got myself stuck on that billboard, in order to get off of said billboard, because there were still like 3 of them hanging out at the ladder, I jumped off the other end of the billboard. It hurt. I didn't die, but it hurt. It was not the smartest thing I've ever done. But yeah, you can just jump off stuff. Nothing in here. Cola. Take it. Milk. Start with the milk. Actually, the cola is going to go bad first. I know, right? We can fall off, but they don't. They don't jump. They don't fall off. It actually helped me out a couple times when I was clearing the city that they can't jump or climb off of stuff. Like, sometimes they'll spawn in really weird places. And it's just, it doesn't matter because they can't reach you. Oh. There we go. Wrong direction. Maybe there'll be a backpack up here. Is that a gunshot or just a weird audio of the fridge opening? It might have just been the fridge opening. Oh. Where did you come from? The way they path into buildings after you is really interesting. Whoa! Maybe someone did shoot something? 'Cause I didn't do this. Ah, that didn't kill you? That was wildly unnecessary. Oh, hello. If you line them up well... Oh no, reload. You line them up well, you can just kill everything all at once. I love this gun so much. Oh, hello. Okay, so we had the bad luck of this being a separate horde. Like, this is not part of this area. See, we just got this one all the way back there. And there's a deer over there. So zombie deer. It's a darker color. No, it's a regular one. Of course the toxic one dropped a bag. If I walk through the toxin, it will hurt me. Is the loot worth it? No, bandage. That hurt me for more than the 10. Oh! Whoa! I didn't realize this was a drivable car. We can drive the RV? Lose a bargo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows of storage. It has a camp stove? That's so fun! It has a camp stove! Okay, someone's shooting. It's in terrible condition. So how much storage does my van have? Forget how many rows it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's 1 row bigger. I need to open these. Why am I not opening these? Then it will stack. And then, how much is the box truck? I honestly didn't even know there were drivable RVs. We need to mark this on the map so I don't forget. Vehicle. Lights. RV. It's new. Fancy. So maybe this isn't the box truck that we can drive then. Oh no, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So 8 in the van, 9 in the RV, 10 in the box truck. And the box truck goes all the way to the bottom, so I'm guessing that legitimately is the biggest. So we've got an RV and a box truck over here for future reference. If we keep a horse in the garage, we need an RV in the front yard. I mean, I'm with you. I would agree with that. We 100% are going to have to come back for this RV. That's like a bunch of fishing rods. Okay, so empty canteen. That's cool. I'm pretty sure the canteens hold more than the water bottles. Crossbow. So now we have 2 of them. Some 22. Another compass. I'm leaving that. Hunting rifle. Okay. Don't really need that, but I'll take it. Battery. I really don't feel like running into whoever's shooting, you know? Like, I don't have time for that. They can have really good loot, though. As I say that, they can have really good loot. Especially now. The last hot fix that they did, the little patch, so, like, significantly increased the quality of the loot that you can get from raiders. Alright, how's my inventory? Not bad. It would be way better if the RV was red. I agree. 12 gauge. Okay. Not great, but not terrible. I am really sad about the lack of backpack. Like I said, in my other game, it's right here. I was really hoping, really hoping that the backpack was going to be here. Oh, this is funny. There's a pickup truck here. In my other save, there's a pickup truck here. So, like, the toolbox is in the back of the pickup truck. But there's no truck here, so the toolbox is just floating. Weird. Tomato seeds. Okay. Alright, so now we're in the far end of the parking lot, which means a whole new set of zombies. So let's get working on that. I hate picking up the fishing poles and then they, like, no, pick up the bat. They automatically, like, go into my hotbar. Like, I don't want that. I want the bat. Not gonna start randomly fighting with a fishing pole. Nope. Come on. It's too far away. There we go. That's gonna blow up. Okay, now the whole world is gonna come because I just did that. The rest of the parking lot is going to converge. This is where having something like a Molotov would be really good because they all just converged on that one spot. Whoa, hello. You have a cool shirt. Hawaiian shirt guy. Never noticed one of them. Okay, now they're gonna start coming out of the hardware store. Okay, can we get this guy? Yes. That's a fast guy. They're all still making their way to the explosion. They're a little behind, but they're making their way. Alright, so let's just clear out the rest of these guys. That big guy, I think, is the kind that's gonna run at me, horrifyingly. Spoiled chips. A waste of an inventory slot. Don't need another watch. Actually, maybe I do, because they're good for crafting. Okay, you're not the really runny kind. I just blew out the window back there. That's good, though, because now anything that's in that store should soon be out of the store. Did that zombie just jump back into the store? Pretty sure it did. SUV. No backpack. No backpack. Hey Luna, it's good to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can get a yellow van. This is an old style van. So there's a lot of cars out here. Ooh, more concrete. That's good. Is my pockets full? Nope. I can pick up the concrete. Cement. Whatever. I know they're not the same thing. Ooh, another one. The cement mixer takes electricity, which is really annoying when you need it early. Did I check this bag? Nope. Gas mask filter could be handy. Let's grab that. Okay, so let's go put stuff in the van before I go into that store. And honestly, we can probably pull the van over there. Cement. What weighs the most? What is the heaviest? The extra crossbow is pretty heavy. 60%, 53. So that's the extra. Here are the fishing poles. This extra pistol can go. That's not my good one. 22 can go in here. Okay, so the van is full. No more space in the van. Yeah, putting the extra stuff in the RV is a good idea. The RV or the box truck? Eventually I would like both of them. But the RV is a priority because I didn't even know they existed. Hey, Drumsfish, good to see you. I said I was going to move the van. I forgot. Took me all of like 5 seconds to forget that I was going to do that. Alright, let's make our way through the storage space of the hardware store. Industrial fuse, propane torch. Gears. Fridge element. Okay. We can make our own fridge eventually. I've never been able to do it, but I know it exists. Like, I've seen the blueprint for it. What are you? A sledgehammer. Okay. Let's make our way down the shelves. Box of nails. And that's what we'll stack. Another box of nails. They did a pretty good job in this, making the loot make sense, you know? Like, we're finding hardware store stuff in the hardware store. Pharmacy stuff. Some sheet metal. Do I want that right now? What are you? Oh, matches. I need oil for a repair kit, so almost everything. I have almost everything for a repair kit, but I don't have oil. I do at home. You know what? I'm going to grab that sledgehammer. Where was it? On the thing, right? Because there's a storage box out back, like a little storage unit we can break into. Okay, hold to unlock. Let's look at the dumpsters. Barbed wire. We need that, actually. For some of our car upgrades. Where's the... Oh, I was like, there's no ladder. It's a box to jump up on. Okay, what's this? 12 gauge shells. Fantastic. Crowbar's good. Ice chest, nothing in here. Crowbar, my inventory's full. Of course it is. We're gonna drop the spoiled chips. The chips are good. Okay, so my health is at 67. Didn't hurt me to jump down from there. Perfect. Now we're gonna break into here. 51% on this sledgehammer. Here we go. Turn off my headlamp. It's actually fairly bright outside, and we're just looking at this door, so I might as well save my battery. I don't know why I called it a headlamp. I mean, technically it's a flashlight, but we don't have to hold it, so I feel like it makes sense that it would be attached to my head. I think people missing the fact that you had a flashlight was a big deal in this game, because it reminds you in like a million different places that you have a flashlight automatically. Like you just start with one. It's in the loading tips, it was in the patch notes, it was on like the main page. It's in big letters if you read the survival guide, like little in-game tutorial thing. I was like, wow, they must have gotten a lot of complaints about people not being able to find flashlights, that they are making it impossible to miss that you start with one. Store box. Empty. Another propane torch. Okay, we want those. The propane torches, we will need them to craft the next level of our, the next level of our car stuff. Okay, let's go to the van. I know the van is full, but I think I have some stuff that'll stack with what's in the van. And if not, we'll leave some slightly unimportant things in the RV. Okay, like we have the tarps will stack, the bottle will stack. Do we have barbed wire in here? No. I wish there was like a, you know, move all button where it would just move everything that's stackable. Duct tape can move. That might be it, but that's enough to get what we need out of that box. Yeah. That's enough inventory space to grab what we need out of that storage box. Exactly. Like a quick stack into existing stacks button. Or into the storage boxes, like move everything that already exists in that storage box, something like that. Alright, let's open these nail boxes so that they stack. Got it. Hey, so not yours, welcome. Propane torch and taters. And propane torch and screwdriver. Okay, so it was perfect. Exactly enough space. We are full on our inventory. I cannot express to you guys how sad I am that there is still no backpack. It's like the game is torturing me. Because we're finding cool stuff like the RV. But I just need the backpack. Alright, let's get out of here. I was going to try to get the iron over here, but not only do we not have the inventory space, but I also forgot my pickaxe, so that'll have to be next time. It's slightly exploity, but my loot respawns faster than my... Oh, the repair is 2 cogs, a small wrench, and a screwdriver. Oh, okay. What am I thinking of that takes oil? One of the things. Anyway, the loot will respawn over there before the zombies come back. So if I'm paying attention, I could technically run back over there, loot the whole place again, all without any new zombies. Did Sophie come back? Do we have a new Sophie? Did she come back to life? Do you see any movement? Signs of life? Anything? I think she's still dead. Whoops! To be fair, when my trader dies, it does take a while for them to respawn and come back. So... she could still come back. The only time I have like hiccups or lag in this game is when I'm driving too fast. Other than that, it does really well. Okay. Pull around so we're ready to go back out the next time. Remember to turn the lights off. What happened to the original Sophie? She had an accident. It was a really unfortunate accident. Couldn't be avoided. It was a shame. It was a shame. No, but really, the quest to give her this sewing kit is bugged. It says that we have the thing. It says that we can do the quest, but every time I talk to her, she won't take it. Like, it won't trigger the quest return item. So that happened last stream, so I was thinking that maybe this time it would be fixed because the game reloaded. But it was still doing it, so we decided to try a hard reset with a little bit of, some blunt force trauma to the head. To see if the new Sophie that comes back is willing to trade with us. It might happen. Alright, let's sort through our stuff. Tools go in here. So, one of these axes stays with me. This one. Put knives away. Knives. They're clearly saws. Any extra weapons on me right this moment? I don't think that I do. Nails, fridge parts, fuse. Okay. So a lot of this just needs to go inside the house. Yeah, my coat's bloody and gross. Oh, it's only at 16%. Oh, I've never actually repaired a clothing item before. I feel like now would be a good time. I don't want to destroy my winter jacket. So how do we do this? Repair. It's at 16% right now. $46. Okay. Alright, so we get 30% back with our sewing kit. And, oh, it didn't even use up the whole sewing kit. I assumed that it would take the whole sewing kit to repair something, but it does not. Cool, let's repair it again. Most of my clothes I don't care about. I've never bothered to fix anything because I'll just trade it in for a new version, right? Like, oh, my jacket broke, let's just get a new one. But I care about this winter jacket. The jacket I care about. All right, so let's go in here. This is my kind of just like use for trading box. Pocket watch in here. I definitely have enough of these. I don't have to keep taking them. I'm going to need another storage box for crafting items here soon. Very soon, actually, as I put all these things in here. Crafting. Yeah, repair kits. You're right. I think maybe I was thinking of the gun kits that take oil. The gun cleaning kits. Yeah, that takes oil. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, the winter jackets, I've never come across one in my other game. I'm much further in the other game. I think I'm on day like 30 something. So I keep comparing to it, especially when it comes to loot, because I'm much further along. I cleared out Hudson City. Like, I've just done a lot more stuff in that game and still haven't found some of the things that we have in this one. Yeah, I'm glad we brought it up, because I would have been really sad if I broke it accidentally without realizing. Like, really, really sad. All right, this is my medical box. I don't think we have anything for that right now. Like, our crafting stuff box is mostly full. Here's wrench, screwdriver. I can make repair kits to, like, condense stuff down. Especially since we're gonna need a lot of them. That RV was, like, red level broken. Alright, so we want the microphone. Well, let's be real. We want all this stuff out of the van. None of this needs to be in the van. What's that? Oh, my flashlight died. Like, what was the clicking noise? Have anything that goes in here? We put our duct tape, our tarps. Needles and scissors. You can use the needles and scissors to make sewing kits too. Yeah, I can. Should do that because I have a lot of scissors in here. Do that in a bit. Okay, we'll put the advanced gas mask in here. Syringes. This is good. This is what we were missing to make the good cure. So it's good we found one. Last time I was really hurting. Would have been really handy to have. Cough medicine. Put the medical mask in there. Let's drink the milk. It's already orange. This winter jacket's so good though. Like, by this point, I already had a cold like 4 times. Just because of how cold I was. Because, you know, I mean, I could have just not gone out in the cold, but... What's the fun in that? Alright, let's grab some water. I'm gonna leave these bottles here. And take this. Fill our canteen. There are seasons that are drier than others. And I don't have a rain barrel in this one. You can find like a blue barrel, kind of like the ones we have in Icarus. And then just transfer water into it to hoard water that way. I am playing on 8-day seasons, yeah. I found that it was a really good balance. I didn't want to go all the way to 10. Default is 5. The default season is 5. I felt like that was too short, especially in the beginning. By the time I found crops to plant, it was too far into the season to do it. But 10 felt like too long, so I think 8 is a really good balance. Alright, let's go put some more of the tools away. Once we get all my inventory sorted out, we'll probably head out and go back to turn in this quest. For the sake of my inventory, I'm going to put my extra 12 gauge away and just carry the stack of 48. We're not going into any kind of like crazy combat situation. Famous last words, I know. But it's annoying how much space it takes up. Okay, I don't need all the fishing poles in the van. I don't need the clothing. I'm gonna leave my hunting rifle. And the 308 in the van. That makes sense in my mind. What's the condition on the van? I'm gonna repair it again. We have the repair kits and parts to make more. There's an achievement for getting it to 100%, but I don't... Maybe it doesn't apply because of this. I don't think we just got it. I do need to finish making the armor pieces. One of my little challenges. We need 4 more challenges to get the skill points. One of them is fully armoring a vehicle. We should probably do that. Eventually I can start trading this stuff. Like, I don't need 4 fishing poles. 4 fishing poles, 4 hand saws. All the stuff is very much extra. All the extra guns. Extra crossbow. Is this the... Wait, okay, 60%, 53. Okay, we're gonna keep the better one. We will keep the better one. Alright, let's make another repair kit. We'll leave it in the van. Carrying 2 might be overkill, but that almost took me out in my other game, not having another repair kit. Because my starter died. It took 1 repair kit to get me to 5% on the starter. And then on my trip home, I still got down to 0.7. I got home with my durability on my starter at 0.7. Which means, if it had died again, I would have had to leave it behind. It's only 8 a.m., so once we do this, should be good. We'll take the horse, obviously. Electronics goes in there. And I'm going to put my gas mask filters in here with my gas masks. We already had one in there, so that makes sense. And we got some pills to go in here. We're up to 5 pocket watches. I think that's probably sufficient. I'm going to keep my magazines in here too. This is kind of like my gear and miscellaneous stuff. Like my sleeping bags in here, the police dog vest for if we do get a dog eventually. I shouldn't say if. We're manifesting. We're going to get a dog. At some point, it's going to happen. Sheriff's shirt. I'm going to put the axe and the sledgehammer away. They were on my hotbar, so I didn't notice them when I was going through. Energy drink can go in here. Alright, what have we got left? Ammo. Alright, everything's out of the van, right? Yep, everything that's in the van currently, we want to leave in the van. I know, right? The dog's gonna be next to the big backpack. Yes, it will. 7.62, 45. Alright, we have no 9mm. That's really unfortunate. We don't need this axe. We don't need this. This can go on our number 2 slot. And we are good to go. Okay, let's grab the energy drinks and the bag of coffee that we need. And then install the saddle. We still need a good saddle. We can craft ammunition once we can make the casings. So I do still need to go mining. We have an ammo bench, so we can craft it once we have the stuff. My horse is actually okay, but that's a good point. Is my berry bush still here? It was at the beginning. It kind of comes and goes weirdly. I think we have some cereal in here. We'll bring food for it. The reason we kept the saddle off was because it doesn't have to eat if the saddle's not on it. Which is really helpful if you don't have a pitchfork because you can't get hay. Hi, dear. It was like our friends. We're just riding together there for a while. I gotta take a look and see what other challenges we can do that are fairly easy. We're gonna stop at this place, but we already have our microphone. We will need a second one because it takes one to make a CB radio. And if we make the CB radio for our own house, then we can call in traders. You do have to be careful though. The first time I did it, it wasn't a trader that showed up. It was a group of bandits. They intercepted my signal, I guess. So that was unfortunate. Maybe we'll stop and clear out the train tracks. Oh, jeez. That scared me. That scared the heck out of me. I forget that there's alarms. I took the, is it the thief? I took the profession. Oh yeah, I can't look at that when I'm on the horse. I took the profession that keeps the... You know what? We don't really have ammo for this now that I think about it. Could use the crossbow. Could use the crossbow. There's a lot of toxic ones. Yeah, thief. I took thief, so I don't really set off car alarms myself. Actually. There we go. So when one of the zombies sets it off, because they will set it off, it startles me. As I kind of forget that it's a thing. I also forget that I have to reload the crossbow in between every time. Again. Reload. Crossbow's great. I would love it if we found the big backpack here. I missed with that one. Ah, forgot you're toxic. Dang it. Totally not getting my crossbow bolt back from these guys. Okay, yeah. Just get 3 crossbow bolts on you. Okay. Bandage myself up. Okay, the horse is still good. Paprika's still good back there. I wish that I could armor plate the horse. Wouldn't that be cool? The dog gets protective gear. Get the headshot any of these times. There we go. Really? I saw more of those stuck in him. We're losing a lot of crossbow bolts, but that's okay. I think maybe, do you have to get to them in a certain amount of time? Because we lost every crossbow bolt. It's gonna be crafted more. Could feed that to the horse too. It's a bummer, but luckily they're not expensive, so... Gonna lose too much sleep over it. They do disappear. Okay. I'm sure we could like jump up here too, because they can't climb. We can climb, but they can't climb. Are there any other big ones? See, like all these little regular guys. Oh, there's a toxic one over there. Okay. All little regular ones aren't that bad. Like, we can go take them out fairly easily. Let's do that, actually. Grab my crossbow bolt real quick. Oh, we got him in the hands. The crossbow bolt was sticking out of his hand. You still have one. There we go. Okay. Technically, we could probably ride right by this guy once we got back on our horse, but... let's take him out. We got him in the hand, too. Yeah, I know. Taking the damage so I can get my crossbow back. Priorities. They're not even that expensive, but it's mine. Is this a Jeep we could drive? It totally is. This is a really high quality, 99.8 quality fuel pump. Army Rustler. Oh, yay, 9mm. Ammo box. There's a thing about sleeping in tents, but I can't figure out, like, how you would do it. Obviously, these tents I don't think it works with because they're all broken, but a tent like this maybe also is the kind you can sleep in? An Uzi. Choose up the ammo, 9mm rounds. Yeah, we're never going to use that. This got me the last time, too. There's a survivor in here. I was focused on that, and then the zombie got me. Did I miss containers? I think I did. I think I checked all the containers. Alright, so let's get back on the horse. Only be able to use the tent if you find it. Oh, it's like a lootable item? We check this box? Oh, this isn't a real box. It's a box of lies. Check this ice chest? Yeah. I've only ever seen them out in the world, so I didn't realize you could find them, like, in a box. Alright, good job, Paprika. Thank you for not dying. Appreciate you staying alive while we did that. Alright, where are we going? Trying to get over here. I don't think the shipping container's lootable, no. It doesn't have the health bar. So, like, the storage containers that we can break down in those garage doors and stuff had the little durability bar when you got up close to them. So I don't think we can break into the storage containers like that big Connex box. Are you friendly? Or are you... This is friendly. Oh yeah, this is a survivor camp. I forgot about this one. I just have a decent job now, it's just day to day. Okay. They might give us some quests too. Oh yeah, Paprika did lose her name. So maybe it doesn't stay between game days? You look lost. Maybe you should do a job for me. Okay, as long as I get a reward, you can count me in. I used to work with bombs before the outbreak hit. Okay, yeah, so he wants some grenades. So the quests that you get and who you get them from, they don't seem to be random fetch quests. Like, you get the same quests every time. Hello, so you should be... ammo. Okay. And 12 gauge shotguns. Shells, 20 of them. Alright, I hate to do it, but we're gonna... Alright, so now we got some 12 gauge dragon breath. Okay. Can loot their stuff. Oh, hi, creepy man in a gas mask. Do you need work? What do you got? Someone to enter the toxic zone near the radio tower and retrieve a radio receiver. We can offer you something nice for your services. I'll provide an old gas mask that you can use, but you need to find new filters for it before entering the zone. Okay? We'll discuss the reward. Okay, don't screw me over. Don't trust you, but trust has to start somewhere. So it says he'll give you a gas mask, but he doesn't. He lies. Some shipping containers are lootable with the lockpick. Okay, yeah, so if you go up to it, it'll say... Alright, so yeah, these are the same quests I picked up from these people the last time. I've only done some of them. So after we bring that guy the frag grenades, we'll have to make mines. That's what I've been saving the pocket watches for. When you went up to the guy with my bat, you thought I was going to hit him. That would be unfortunate. Pretty sure he'd get mad. Okay, so we're here. We want to be over there. Yes, this way. I thought that the last time I didn't get a gas mask because, shockingly, my inventory was full. I know that's hard to believe. But I thought that when he said, you know, we'll give you a gas mask, I didn't get it because my inventory was full. But it turns out that the gas mask is just a lie. I feel like normally I just ride past places like this, and we probably will continue to ride past places like this, but we need our backpack. And you find those backpacks in all sorts of random places, right? So it's not like we can go looking somewhere specifically for this backpack. In theory, it could be anywhere. Yeah, the lies, like the cookies. Cookies are also a lie. We're gonna cut straight through here. I'll fix my bat soon. Maybe we'll explore around. The thing with this quest line is it's a lot of like, you know, you turn the thing in and then he'll say, oh, come back tomorrow or come back in a couple of days or whatever. And so sometimes I just try to stay in the area. This would be a cool place to live. Like if you could move into one of these cabins, obviously like put up the spawn point to keep the zombies from coming back. And just live on the lake that way. Okay, this is where we're going, directly across from us. Now there were raiders hanging out here. There still are. We're right next to a zombie. There's farm equipment right there. That might be a farm. I mean, probably is a farm. You know what? No, we're gonna go turn this quest in, and then if we need something to do, maybe we'll go on the farm. See, the bad guys get dogs. We don't get a dog. If we fight them, we'll have to kill the dog. My seasons are set to 8. Oh, so this whole neighborhood has respawned already. The whole neighborhood is back. Yeah, we're playing 8-day seasons. Having the winter jacket, I think I could probably play on longer seasons. Without the winter jacket, I was constantly fighting to stay warm, and so I hated winter. But this winter's great. I mean, it's not really much different than anything else. In fact, the snow is really good for water. So we could clear out that whole town again, too, if we need something to do while we wait for him to give us the next piece of the quest. Okay, who wanted the coffee? Was that you? Yeah, see, this is what it should say. It should pop up and say, finish quest. So that we can click the things. And then we got a biker jacket and 100 XP. Okay. You need anything else? Nope. I wish they had like quest markers or something that indicated they wanted to talk to you. Even if they just kind of like waved their hand at you if they needed something. For a second, I panicked. In my other game, I got all the way here and I realized I left the microphone at home. And I just had a moment where I was like, did we bring the microphone? Gun repair kit. Okay. At least we have the horse this time. When I did that the last time, it was when my horse had died, so I had to do it all on foot. Why would someone... Oh, sorry, didn't see you standing there. Okay, so now if we go to our quest list, it will say, check back with Caesar soon. So we have to, like, come back in a day or two. What's my situation here? 43 bullets for this thing. 71%, 61%. Let's repair our shotgun. Okay. Because the backpack technically is a loot container, like the boxes, we're not going to find that respawned. How hungry is the horse? Like half. Okay, so let's feed you the pumpkin slice. Actually, I'm gonna eat the pumpkins. No. I'm gonna try to eat the pumpkin slice and see if I get a seed. Have I seen these guys fight zombies? No, not from this survivor camp. The other survivor camp where we stopped at, I've seen them fight zombies. And raiders, actually. It was a whole thing. But because they're up this path, I've never seen anything actually come and get them. I could go over to this farm too and clear it out. That is definitely like a raider base farm. Alright, so you're not hungry anymore. I only have 18 bullets for this gun. Or 15, rather. I can do math. I can math things. This is fine. Do I want to go clear out this town? Or do we want to just ride right back through it and go look at this farm? Let's do that. It is 4:30. So it's already getting kind of late in the day. We're going to kind of stay in this area and keep ourselves busy and then come back when it's technically tomorrow and see about if he's ready to give us the next piece of the quest. Look at this house. Never been in this house. Never bothered with this section. Alright, paprika seems fine. You can melee from the horse. I'm really bad at getting the aim right, so I've never successfully done it, but it is possible to melee from the back of the horse. Should we name the bat Barb? No, but you know what? It's a good name for a bat with barbed wire on it. Because we still need a good saddle. We're still using the one that we crafted, which is fine. But it only has 2 storage slots. How hungry are you? Did you get enough food? Feed you a berry. There you go. Beating them is so weird in this game. Like, if I hadn't seen somebody else do it, I would have been really, really lost. I could not figure it out. Because you have to just drop the food on the floor in front of them. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. No, 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 no. This is far too close. Don't you dare. Okay, we accidentally rode Paprika right into the danger zone. I thought she'd be safer in the backyard. Gold chain for trading. Alright, well, at least we can hop in this window now. Got an access point to the house. Some yellow sneakers. New jeans. 35% on these jeans, and these ones are 91, so we're going to wear that instead. Military backpack. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. I mean, this isn't what I wanted. I didn't know a military backpack existed, though, so we'll take it. It's bigger than what we have. Actually, is this the same size as the other one? Now that I think about it, like the big travel backpacks might be 8. I don't know. Because the standard one's 4. Then we found this one that had 5, which was good. This one has 7. It's smaller than the other one, like physically smaller than the big travel ones we were looking for. But, you know, I'm glad we stopped at this house. We almost went right past it. And we found a better backpack. So excited. Alright, hey, listen, we accomplished both goals today now. We found a backpack and we found the microphone. We are killing it. What is... Oh, it's a fake door. Okay. You can't, unfortunately. You can't carry a second backpack. you can drop your backpack. Like, you can hit U and just put your backpack down, but you can't, like, put it into your inventory. So when you switch backpacks, you can't do anything to save your old one. No, unfortunately, you can't. Oh, we're sleepy. That makes sense. We stayed up all night. So that tracks why we would be sleepy. That would be cool if we could put on the horse. Okay, I've never been over here. Not really sure what the logic of this place is. Just like a... shed workshop area, I guess? 9mm. Yes. Matches. I feel like those guys are getting a little close to our house. Did I say house? Because I meant horse. I think I said house, but I meant to say horse. Okay, we'll take all this stuff. Why not? We can fit it in our new fancy backpack. Alright, let's see. Where are we? There's more houses over here. There's something over there. Kind of like... oh, it's a fast food restaurant. Okay. A sporting goods store. And I just saw... was that a... is that a trader or was that a bandit? Every time you see a person in this game, you get to play the... is it friendly or is it going to kill me game? Whoa! No! 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 What even happened? Not paprika, no! Paprika, no! She's still over there. I wonder if it will... like, if she'll die since we're not over there? Like, does it stop because we're technically out of range? That happened so fast. Like, I feel like we got hit once. I feel like that happened too fast. I was very unprepared. The good news is we play with our stuff. Like, my stuff stays with me. So we have all of our stuff. That's something. Let's sort out our inventory and then... I'm hoping that she's just over there, but the problem is we'll get close to that way before we could actually see her. You can teleport to the horse? That's a thing? Does that feel cheaty? I have it turned off, Anton, so I don't lose anything when I die. I don't drop my stuff when I die. It's a setting that you can set in server settings. Oh, okay, hold on. We're gonna test it. That feels a little bit cheaty, but... oh, it works! Oh yeah, TP horse if stuck. It even says that in the little horse lessons. Okay, Big Jones, you are our hero tonight. Paprika is saved because of you. Thank you for that. Right, now we just gotta get out of the house, which is surprisingly difficult. There we go. And she's got full health still. Alright. I don't feel bad about that. I don't feel bad about that at all. Because she didn't die. Oh, I need that. Do I want to keep the dragon's breath on me? I don't think I do. And I feel like it would have died the second we got close to it. Oh, yeah. The horse house thing turned out to be prophetic. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yeah, the rest of the stream, 100%, the rest of the stream would have been spent trying to save our horse. No doubt. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Okay, so we're gonna stay the night. And then we can go back out. Because technically, I still think that tomorrow... he'll be ready to give us the next piece of the quest. We should see... Let's just real quick check with, Theo, I think? I think it's Theo. Let's see if he's got anything new. Yes, it's Theo. Okay. Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, no, he doesn't. This is the same stuff as before. We just didn't buy anything from him. It's so odd to me that the traders are selling things that are only good for trade value. Like, rangefinder only has the little handshake symbol, which means it's only good for trading. It's like this one's for crafting. It's got the little crafting symbol. There is a debuff for dying. If we look here, my XP set back to 0. So it's kind of like the old 7 days. I think they changed it. But the old 7 days system, so if you die, Icarus used to be like that back in the day actually too. Like we could have been at 6,900 points and really close to leveling, but now we're reset to the beginning of level 9. So not terrible. I have 5 skill points. Use those. Oh yeah, no, you don't want to use it as just fast travel, because you can do that. If you go to here, you can respawn. And respawning that way, like you don't even have to go find a way to get yourself killed. You can just hit the respawn button. But you pay the penalty for that the same way as if you died. So it's not ideal. It did reset my food and water, though. I was pretty hungry before this. Let's put the clothes away. My little yellow biker shorts. These are the biker shorts, or sport shorts, that I was wearing on my other character that made Mr. Bluebell question if I was actually wearing pants. I am not still sleepy, no. I am not still sleepy. How did I die? I don't even know. I mean, I guess I took a hit from a zombie. I got off the horse, and then we got attacked by the zombies. And it was one of those, like, the big running guys, like the big buff guys that kind of hunch over and run at you. But there's no way I took even one hit. Well, more than one hit. My health was at 50. So yeah, I got one shot, and I was not expecting that. I forgot to put the 22 away. Medical stuff. Can the horse kick you and kill you? I didn't know that was a thing. Put that away. Okay, so let's take a look at our challenges. What can I try to do? We need 4 more of them. We can completely armor the vehicle. That's pretty easy. We get a stealth kill, maybe. We kill a rabbit. I gotta build a trap. We could trap catch stuff. Chipping away at killing 100 with each method. Kill them with fire. Head kicks. Doing one more quest will do it. What is Tango Down? Tango Down is killing a bandit with a Barrett sniper. If we do one more quest, we'll get one from that. I think a dog can't do that. Oh, can some food for the winter. We could do that. Do that right now. We just have to find 5 mushrooms. If we find 5 mushrooms, we can make a mushroom soup. 3, 4, 5. That's an easy one. Yeah, I even have water on me. Alright, we see an empty can. And then we can make mushroom soup. Oh, I forgot we had meat in here. Whoops. Completely forgot about that. We have a salted meat too. And canned good. I like this mechanic where if you make something like that, like we just cooked soup in an empty can. And so now we just have an open can of soup. But if you want to seal it, you have to actually put it in the canning station and run the processing cycle on it for 15 minutes. And then you have sealed soup. And I just think that's such a cool touch. We didn't have to wait for it to finish. We got that checked off already. Enter toxic zone, sleep in a tent, call from a CB radio. Repair our firearms 25 times. We deploy an alarm clock. Turn the power on to a town. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Craft 30 unique items. We're only at 10. Also not going to do great with that. So I think the next one is going to be finishing a quest. Potentially we can find a rabbit or a pig to kill. We could take the spoon out and try to kill 10 with the spoon. Make a cup of coffee. Did we find coffee? I know we found the coffee bag that we had to trade. Yeah, we didn't have an extra one. Because that's an easy one too, if we could find another bag of coffee. Alright, it's midnight. Let's sleep. We're not tired anymore, but just to pass the time. I never did use my skill points. I'm not sure. Skill points take a while to get in this. So I feel like I'm extra careful about where I put them. Double harvest of mining nodes is actually a really good one to take. I'm going to do that one because we need to go mining. So I'm going to do that one. Vaulting takes half the stamina. Reduce stamina when running. Move faster. Fall damage would be a nice one. But I think maybe we should put some points just into our, like, guns and melee. 5% damage increase to all melee weapons. And then let's do the same 1 point to start us on the firearm tree, so that reduces sway. And then we have 1 point left. Did I take the treatment one already? Oh, yeah, it's a skill point to be able to craft the treatments. That would be a good one. Okay, so I forgot about that. This is the downside to playing 2 games at once. Forgot I can't do that on this character. Whoops. Alright, so it is 6:40. Let's take a ride down the road and just see if a new Sophie has arrived. See if there's a new Sophie. Sunday's Ego Day. I'll try to watch. Oh, the wheel you pull to sleep. It's like an emote wheel, which is why it's funny that sleep is on it. You can like salute and clap and broom. Didn't seem to do anything. Insult. So yeah, you give him the bird. It's just a bunch of emotes like sitting on the ground and stuff, and then also sleeping. It actually took me a lot. Like, I had to Google how to sleep. Well, it tells you in the Survivor Guide that you do it on the emote wheel, but then I had to Google how to get to the emote wheel. Alright, so we're gonna go up this way real quick just to see if Sophie's back, and then we'll go back the other way to get the next piece of the quest. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if you make a bed, then you just interact with the bed. That makes sense. Wouldn't it be terrible if, like, Sophie just never came back? And that quest just always stays broken? Because the quest marker is still here. Go back. The next thing he's going to send us to do is repair the radio tower, which turns out to be a whole big process. Like, we have to go to the radio tower, realize we can't fix it, go back to talk to him. It's a whole thing. The radio tower is at the end of a military camp. It's actually also not great. Trying to think if there's something else we want to do first. Like, maybe we should go mining instead. You know, I'm just trying to think if this is the best use of our time. Because the radio tower is like up here. So when we pick up that thing from him, we're going to want to go do the radio tower. We have... With the crossbow in the mix, we could probably do it. We don't want to use our shotgun in that scenario. We want to try to stealth our way through it as best we can. There's some big, scary zombies over there. I'm trying to decide if it's worth trying to do that, or if we should just, like, focus on the crafting stuff that we need to get done. Let's go. Let's just go do it. Let's go do it. This whole bit is really good to do with the horse. The next set, like when we have to go into the city, we're not bringing the horse. So before we go to the city, we're going to want to have our car or van fully armored so we can take it for that. Like, we're definitely not riding our poor horse into the city. It will die. Paprika would not make it out alive from that situation. Sometimes you can look at the map and still ride, which is dangerous, and other times it doesn't seem to let you do it. Just kind of stop moving. I'm gonna decide if I want to stay on the road. We'll probably just take the direct path again, which was up through this way. We'll go straight this way. Feeling better about my desire to stop and loot other places. Just realized I should mark this as a survivor camp. If I have quests for them, like when I finish the quest, I think the little exclamation mark will pop up, but just in case. Keep going this way. I actually like this backpack better. The other ones are like camping backpacks, kind of. It's like a duffel bag that goes from your butt all the way up past your head. They're big backpacks. I'll still swap it if it does end up having more, but honestly, like, this one seems just as good. Hello. Are you friendly? You seem friendly. Okay, so this is a random trader or survivor. Talk to Alex. Are you here to steal from me? No, not at all. I'm friendly. I'm waiting for my community to return, but it's been a couple of days now. I see. Where did they go? They headed south from here to Arrington, looking to scavenge for some food, water, and ammo. My name is Alex, by the way. Are you going to be okay here? Do you need anything? Yeah, I got here not long ago. Since it is pretty high up, I think I may be safe. Also, not many Zeeks around for now. Would you have any shotgun shells to spare? Even 8 shells would be incredibly helpful. Yeah, we can do that. Here are those shotgun shells. 2 duct tape, 2 antiseptic bandages. And what does he got for trade? Nothing that we need. Okay, cool. So that counted as our last quest for the challenge. So now we only need 2. Hey, John, good to see you. Can we go inside this tent? No. Okay. It does pay to just kind of explore randomly. Like, you never know what you're gonna find. Nope, we're going the wrong direction. We want to be this way. I don't think I've ever been to Arrington. I've never been to the south side of the map. I didn't recognize the name when it said it, and then I just saw it on the road sign. We've given away a lot of our shotgun shells tonight, but it's for the greater good of the challenges. I know. I gotta, like, ride this whole bit. We just cut through this little one. The city's up here, so we'll clear that out. I shouldn't go fast through here. In very Red Dead style, you can't just ride into a tree and crash and you fall off your horse. I want to scope out this farm. I'm gonna do that real quick. Maybe we'll just clear out the barn. I'm not gonna go in the house or anything. Let's just look real quick in the barn. Need these, but I'm gonna take them. Military stash. First time I've seen one of these. Military vest. You sound like you're going near my horse. Nope, you're not. Okay. It's fine. Horse is fine. Arrington's really loaded with Zeke's. Yeah, we don't want to go there. Not right now. Okay, so there are no spare horses here. Ruger rifle. Okay. Hi, big guy. Come here. Wait, why is my... Okay. It showed that my bat was in my hand, but it wasn't. Oh no, you knocked me down. Oh, now I got bitten. Fantastic. Okay. We're in trouble here. This went terribly wrong. Now the whole world's gonna come at me. That went horribly. I'm 100% sure why. Like, we've successfully... I'm gonna blame being inside. I don't like fighting indoors. Camera angle's different. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Potatoes. Okay, no saddle. No spare horses. That would have been the other thing that would be good to locate. Like, we already want to know where we can come find a new paprika. Or whatever the next spice we decide on is. Okay. So I'm over 50% infected again. Which is not ideal. But we've been in worse situations. Okay, so let's go back this way. Oh, there's another barn over here? Okay, it's empty. Oh, dead end. That was a dead end. This is the path. Okay. Skip right through all this. Eventually we'll take out those guys. They probably have good stuff. Now is not the time. Oh, this is a perfect spot for me to not be paying attention and have the horse run out of stamina. Whoopsie. We're fine. Even at walking speed, the horse can outwalk most of these Zeeks. It's fine. The other thing is they lose interest in you pretty quickly. Like, they'll chase you for a bit, but then they give up and go back where they came from. I always ride my horse fully inside here, just in case. It's the safest place. Okay, are you ready? Okay, good to see you again. You have a minute to talk. Sure, what's up? The microphone you gave us works fine short range, but we still can't contact the other survivor camp, and I'm pretty sure the issue isn't on their end. There's a radio comm tower to the north. Pretty sure there's something wrong with it. Mind checking the place out, seeing if there's anything that was damaged or missing. Alright, I'll report back with whatever info I can find. Just be careful. The military fortified that area when the world went up in smoke, so you might encounter some resistance. If it's too difficult, get out. Okay, thanks for the heads up. I'll be back. Alright, so that is up here. It is entirely possible to do that with our horse. So let's try. Well, okay, let's get off the horse so I can eat and drink and heal myself. That might be helpful. Our police vest is at 3%. The military vest is at 55, so let's swap it out. The military vest is much heavier, though. 6.2 versus 2.5. What was I doing? Oh yeah, healing myself and eating. We're gonna use an antiseptic bandage. Yeah, the Project Zomboid zombies will follow you for a long time, but they also, I think anyway, they stay where you led them. They'll chase you for a long time, but if you lead them away and then manage to, like, break the line of sight, like, you have to get out of their sight to get away from them. Whereas here, like, they can still clearly see you, but they'll give up after a bit. But you could, like, lead them away in Zomboid, and then they would kind of stay away. In this, they will just go back completely to where they originally were from. Okay. And then we're gonna eat a berry. And the horse could use a berry. Drop that. Okay. Alright, let's go. We are going pretty much straight this way. We're gonna off-road it with the horse. When we go back up there, we'll probably want the car, so maybe when we come back... This farm is where it was like a bandit location. Yeah. I want to ride through and make sure there's no horse here. They'll probably start shooting at me. Yep. Hey! Did we just run him over with the horse? We totally did. Didn't even hurt. I mean, it hurt me. Didn't hurt the horse. I wonder how viable that is as like a method of killing them? I do like that in this game too, they have to like, they'll run out of ammunition, or they'll pause and reload. They'll do those animations. Just kind of react in a more realistic way. You can come up on the tower from the back. That's kind of our plan. It's what I did before. Instead of going through the whole military base, you can kind of just sneak up on it from the back end. Which is a much safer way to do it, especially for this moment in time when we can't fix it. Like, we're going up there to investigate it. We pretty much just need to click on it, realize we don't have the parts we need, and then go back and see Caesar. There's probably really good loot in the military camp. We're following the road so we can get up the other side of it. Yeah. You're big and scary. You sound very mean. Hudson City is that way. That I'm pretty sure is the entrance to the military zone. We want to come up and follow, like, along the train tracks. This route up here is the only place I ever off-roaded with my vehicle. It went okay. Maybe it's not the train tracks. I thought the train tracks came through here. Oh. Okay. Like that. That's what happens when you crash your horse. She's fine. She's fine. Okay, don't look at the map and ride at the same time. But these are the train tracks I was looking for. I'm gonna get to a point here where we will get off the horse. It did hurt her very slightly. Like, it's hard to see the horse stats, but you can see, like, the red bar if you can get it on just the right background. I think this is the path we want. Yes. Okay. So, Paprika should be fine here. Do a real quick, like... There's nothing even remotely close, so... Paprika should be fine. She's pretty much already healed. So it regains health really, really fast. Because it was a tiny chunk missing, but even by the time you asked that and I looked it up, or looked up to try to show it, it was already... probably regained half of what it had lost. Yeah, she's pre-spiced for the zombies. This could be a terrible idea, honestly, of a plan, just because we're already... Okay, I'm not doing anything. That was an input issue. Like, I'm clicking right now and nothing is happening. That is not good. Yep, again. I'm just not reacting. I just clicked, nothing. Clicked again, nothing. Double clicked and I got it. Okay. So that's probably what happened in that barn. I had to press the button. I'm pushing the button. Yeah, that was like 5 mouse clicks to get that one hit. That's probably what happened to me in that barn. Hmm. No, being infected doesn't have any, like, penalties. I mean, other than dying. But there's no, like, debuff from it. Okay, there's a lot of zombies here. Reload. If I can't, like, melee them one at a time, I might have to come back and do this. Yeah, can I melee with my machete? No. Okay, now I can't even shoot. Yep, I can't even shoot the gun. Alright, it's definitely a little broken. I really don't want to shoot the shotgun. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was just thinking I might need to, like, log out and log back in. I've never had this happen before. Alright, now it's working. And I know it wasn't my mouse because initially I could use my crossbow or my gun, and then they stopped working too, but it wasn't like they were completely failing me the whole time. Still might not be able to pull this off. Not without, more bullets. Especially since now I'm down to not very many crossbow bolts either. We have to get in there and interact with that thing. No, it's a coincidence, I guess, because I unequipped and re-equipped the weapons before, too. So that bit seems to be a coincidence. There's a lot happening down there. There's a lot happening right here, to be fair. They'll start to notice me. I just have to get around the corner. Come on. I'm trying to watch for an opening, because that's kind of my plan. Is to just get in here, click it, and get out. So that's all I had to do, was just get in there, click it. Now we can just get out. They can't climb. No, they can't climb. They can't, like, jump up on stuff even. Alright, so that was weird. That whole situation was weird. How much Okay. I was gonna see how close we were to leveling. Like, since I feel like the game bugged me into this infection, I was contemplating dying in order to clear it. Oh no, we don't have to climb the tower. We could have. There's loot up there. But all we had to do was click on it. I already have this written down on a sticky note from my last playthrough, so we were able to kind of cheese that a little bit. Normally, you'd have to look at it long enough to know that what you need is a car battery, electronics, an electrical cable, and the radio receiver. So we kind of cheesed that just a bit. We want to go back this way. I don't have a gas mask on me. Otherwise, I would go do this thing too. Toxic Adventure requires going into the toxic spots. So let's take the direct route back. I've never gone this way. Doesn't seem like there's much to see though. Looks like just a house. Is this like a mansion of a house? Like, it has a whole fence. If this is an intact fence, this would actually be a really cool place to live. I hate when my melee options get messed up. Because there's this house and there's some big building right there too. Starter motor. Is it a good one? 47. Not terrible. Not sure it's worth the weight of carrying it, but don't need that from that clothes basket. Ooh, another winter jacket. A red one this time. Our jacket's already down to 37%. I am not kind to my clothes in this. I don't really do a great job protecting myself from getting hit. But we want to keep that winter jacket. Jam. I know, right? The red would hide the blood. Clear this room? Yeah, I did. This is a big empty bedroom. Guess that's what happens when you put, like, giant houses in the game. But, only have a certain number of furniture assets. Oh, gloves. Wow, we're warm in winter even though we're not wearing gloves. Just trying to figure out what that extra slot was. This place wasn't very good for loot. Yeah, it's like a Sims 4 base game build. Yes. Exactly what this is. This would make a nice base though, honestly. Oh, I guess the fence doesn't go all the way around, but still. Big garage you could park in. It's not really in a great place. Although, to be fair, neither is my home. It's way over here. On the far edge of the map. Like a good base location would be more central. Yeah, you can build walls. You could build yourself a whole house in the middle of nowhere. You can just go find a field and build a house from scratch. Walls, floors, stairs. Make it multi-level. We're gonna take the road. At least for a bit. We'll get back off the road. The horse can't really jump these. The fences and stuff. Gotta keep an eye on like where you're boxing yourself in accidentally. But yeah, you can build palisade walls too. Palisade walls, watchtowers, you can build electric fencing. We're going back by the farm that has the raiders on it. Could clear them out with a with the shotgun. Okay, we should be coming up on it. Hello, deer. I think we're hunting for the quests. The animal pelts, even if you don't end up using them for crafting, they're really valuable with the traders. So it's worth putting them on the tanning rack, even if you don't need them, because there's not a ton that you craft with the animal pelts. A couple clothing items, but it's not like a lot. Oh, sorry, buddy. My bad. He's fine. What's the word on the radio tower? The entire console has been stripped of parts. I figured as much. Alright, we have some work to do. Come back tomorrow. Okay, so 12,308, 2 hazy drip beer, 100 money, 250 XP. Now, it's 8 o'clock. I'm not 100% clear on if tomorrow is literally tomorrow. Like, can I just stay here? Do I have the food to stay here? I could eat the jam. I could eat the jam. It'd be about my only thing. That's an empty can. I don't even know how much food that would give me. Yeah, money is a barter item. It's not worth very much. Like, they don't value it very highly compared to other stuff. I was watching Brian play. He's much further along than me, and apparently eventually you'll find a trader that will just take all of your stuff and convert it into money. And then you can use that money with any of the other traders, so you're getting like you don't have to carry all the stuff around with you that you want to trade. You can just convert everything into money to use. So I guess that'll be a thing eventually. But right now, compared to like even a thing of playing cards, trying to use money to buy something from a trader just doesn't get you very much. It seems a shame. We're gonna eat the jam. Yes. Yeah, the benefit to money is that it stacks really high and it doesn't really weigh anything. Compared to like if I wanted to get rid of this gun and this car part and, you know, this police vest, just all the stuff that you can get rid of. Okay, the jam only got me to 33 for food. That's terrible. That is terrible. My bat needs to be repaired. Oh good, we have duct tape. Fix that up. Perfect. It's only at 66. We might as well use the other one. Okay. And then let's just sleep. And see. I think I did this the last time. And tomorrow was actually like 24 hours from when we talked to him. Not just like technically the next day. So this might not work, but we'll try it. I know, right? We just lay down to sleep in the snow. It's fine. These guys just don't believe in sleep, apparently. Okay, so it's technically the next day. Alright, so thanks for checking out the radio tower. Hopefully you found some good supplies. Yeah, so he's not ready to talk to me yet. Just says check back soon. That's kind of what I was expecting. The same thing happened the last time. We don't really have the food to hang out for a whole nother day. I mean, the town respawns, so we could go get some, technically. If we wanted to clear that whole area. But I'm also more than 50% infected, which means that one zombie bite will kill me. You kind of slowly gain infection over time, just being near the Zeeks in general. But a bite is 50%. And so, since I already got one, and I'm now over 50%, if I get another bite, I am done for. We should have plenty of what we need to go craft more treatments. At least. I'm going the wrong way. I do that every time. We've been taking the scenic route. I need to go this way. Yeah, by tomorrow he meant like tomorrow. Like I said, I think he calculates it like 24 hours from when you were there last type thing. I know, I need a little map. You can use the compass. Like the compass gives you the little thing at the top, but it's kind of useless to me. I don't really understand it. I saw some requests to have that slot unlocked. Like right now, oh jeez. Slots 1 and 2 are melee weapons or big things like a rifle. 3 is just for a pistol. 4 is a small melee weapon. 5 is your quick slot, so that's where you can put bandages, but you could also put like you could also put theoretically things like your Molotovs. And then 6 is your stopwatch, and 7, or pocket watch, not stopwatch. You can't tell time on a stopwatch. 6 is your I did it again. 6 is your pocket watch, and 7 is your compass. But like, the compass isn't that great. I mean, like, yeah, I know I need to head east technically, so I could use it and just make sure I'm heading in the right general direction. But I prefer to use the map. They were asking to make, like, 6 and 7 also be slots that you can just kind of put whatever you want on. Kind of like 5, just another 5. So you could use it for your compass, you could use it for your binoculars. We'll see. It'd be nice if they actually did that. This should take us... Ooh, that's a cool a truck. That looks like a drivable truck too. I mean, it would be ruined by us immediately putting our, There's a doghouse there. Could you imagine if there was a dog? I don't see a dog. To be fair, I've never seen a dog, so I don't know what finding a dog would even look like. These train tracks, I'm out. Actually, I can probably just travel this right along to our main road. No, I don't have a dog. I have yet to find... That is a bear. Oh no. That looks like a zombie bear. That is a zombie bear. This is a terrible place to run out of stamina. Oh, don't stop. Don't stop. This is terrible. Run. Okay, it's all okay. It looks like it gave up. Yeah, taking out the zombie bear is not something we want to do. Last time I tried to get off my horse to fight something, I instantly died. So we don't want to do that again. We do not want to do that again. I wasn't watching my stamina again. Whoops. My bad. Oh, there's a grave up there. Grave digging got a lot less exciting when we didn't get anything cool out of that other one. Like, why have grave digging if it's just going to be a rock? Or a stick? So there's got to be cool stuff in some graves. Otherwise, why would they have done it? Why put it in and then have it be dumb? Yeah, that's what we must have just got unlucky. Unless that's what they want you to think. Since we're already out on the horse, I'm gonna ride down and just take one more look to see if Sophie is back before we go home and eat. It'll be much faster. Yeah, 20th grave is the charm. You just gotta carry the very heavy shovel around with you and be ready to dig up any grave you come across. I mean, actually, if we take a moment to think about it, it's kind of weird that we found graves where we did. Like, the graves that we found were in the backyard of the office at the campground, and that grave we just walked by was just randomly in a neighborhood. Like, why are we burying people willy-nilly all over the place? Okay, she's still not back. You saw somebody dig up a zombie? Really? That's crazy. That would be horrible. That would be as bad as that time in God of War when I was like, oh, look at this sparkly, like, hole in the universe. I wonder what's in there. And then absolute death and destruction came out of it. When most of the time you reach in and pull out loot. Yeah, maybe early outbreak graves. There are churches, so you can go to, like, churches and find legit graveyards to dig up. So if you're going to go on an actual grave digging expedition, you're going to want to head to the church. That's the place to be. Alright, let's get ourselves settled back in. Should still have food. Yes. This is spoiled, so I don't think we can... Well, we might be able to feed it to the horse, but we probably shouldn't. Let's feed it the cereal. I'm gonna take the saddle off again. Didn't want to do it with the horse, like, super duper hungry. Alright, let's put that there. Tools can go here. Our hammer. Extra guns. Car parts. We have a whole car's worth of car parts. We could go get the RV easily. Taters. We're gonna be able to get so many potatoes. Probably too many potatoes. The thing is, I think it's been long enough that all the zombies are gonna be back. Which will be kind of annoying. Alright, let's go put the stuff inside. Especially since we don't really need the RV, it's just gonna be fun to have. We want it, we don't need it. I think it had fuel in it. Like, I think we could drive it home. Okay, let's put our stuff in here. Like, could you imagine if there was a dog in our doghouse the whole time? That would be funny. I wonder if the dogs just stand around the way the horses do. Like, the horses just kind of stand around and wait for you to put a saddle on them. They don't move or anything. I wonder if the dogs are just standing somewhere. Because that would be kind of crazy. Jar can go there. More beer bottles. Put the ammo away. We gotta fill our water canteens and let's eat some meat. Yeah, the dog will be really good to have. I wonder how resilient they are. Like, I'd be really sad if we tried to get a dog and then our dog died immediately. Let's get some water. They're normally just sitting in the house or in a detached garage. Our water in these. I'm really tempted to go get the RV before the zombies respawn. They might already be back, and that's a long way to run if they're already back. Because I'd have to go on foot. If we're going to drive the RV back, we've got to do it on foot. I don't know. Think it's worth it? I don't remember what the RV had in it. We did check Sophie again, yeah. We rode by. Do I have a pickaxe? I do. We're gonna go look. Gonna look. It is only 11 in the morning. That's true. I could ride the horse and then just transport it back home. It's true. They seem to ignore Raptor's dog. That'd be cool if they didn't even, like, kill your dog. Because that's the sad part. I don't want my dog to die. It's a really good idea. It would be much faster, especially if we get over there and the zombies are back, because we're not fighting them a second time tonight. I'm already slightly over time and probably shouldn't be doing this right now. So we're not going to fight our way back to the RV, considering we don't actually need it. And technically, getting the box truck would be the more responsible thing to do. Like, it would make more sense to have the box truck. But the RV is just cooler. I think it's funny that I have a collection of vehicles in this one. Alright, come on, horse. Let's go check on the RV situation. It's true, the RV, you can cook on it. And theoretically, stand outside of it if it's cold. It's just a cool vehicle that I didn't know existed. The only other new vehicle that I haven't seen before, so new to me, was that truck with the racks on it. And I don't even technically know if that's drivable. It just doesn't look like the kind of like dead cars, so it looks drivable. Yeah, Sophie's still not back. I guess when I started this, I didn't know Jeeps were an option either. My other game, I started with a sports car with like a moon roof. But I quickly changed it for a truck. I think that the iron node is along the edge of this pond. There's our van twin. That'd be kind of entertaining too. Just get the twin van back. Okay, let's take a look at this. It's in terrible condition and does not have good fuel in it. Okay. So it only needs the battery and the starter. We might be able to get it home like this. We might. Even if we can't, we can definitely get it closer to home. And if we get it closer to home, then I can come get it later without having to worry about... without having to worry about clearing out this whole shopping plaza again. I think it's been long enough for the loot to come back, but it might have been. We started the stream out here. Oh yeah, look at this. Fertilizer, green beans, a battery charger. Look at this. See, this is why I play with loot respawn. So much stuff. It'd be fun if we got all the stuff we needed to make the repair kit for the RV, so we could give it a little bit better condition. That also means that there's probably fuel in the gas pumps. But we don't have a gas can to get it. Which is a shame. Cabbage seeds, okay. Lots of farming stuff this time. Hammer. Edge clippers are completely useless, but I might trade them. It could happen. This is where I rarely find anything like back on the shelves and stuff, so it's just checking for the boxes, the dumpsters. We did have stuff respawn. The crossbow came back on the other side right after I said stuff doesn't respawn. Got the concrete over here. Cement. I think just sitting out here though. Oh yeah. I didn't know this kind of van existed either, I guess. That was another new one to me. Don't need the compass. Drop that though. We should check out the pharmacy too. I don't necessarily want to run through this entire place, but the pharmacy might be another good one. The floating toolbox. It would be really cool if you could set the horse to follow. Need those things. Jerky? Yeah, there's fuel in the fuel pumps. Tire. That's weird. Nice if we could find a fuel can. Oh, wait. Is that a fuel can? No way. No way. That was probably there before and I just missed it. Alright, cool. Let's go fuel up the RV. There's the... There it is. There it is. It's the condition of the thing that might really cause me the problem. And I don't have any of the things needed to craft a repair thingy. We'll be able to get it closer to home. Away from here. I've never tried to drive something this damaged before. Okay, 86. Was that all of them? I don't know. We did all 4 pumps, right? No, we didn't do this one. Go. I don't know that we're going to drive this thing around very often, so I think I'm just going to put the gas in here at this point. Let's run through the pharmacy real quick. This dude's still here. Masks. Must be terrible to not be able to jump. Aha, yeah. The storage box in the back of the pharmacy is really good. Bye, friends. Okay, we don't care about the laundromat. Quick Mart's not terrible. Ruger rifle. I skipped this earlier, but there's a newspaper here. Pharmalab's land grab, creating jobs or problems? Pharmalab's, the medical research company most recently under fire for adopting CRISPR technology, has recently purchased significant rural property in the northwest region of Anytown with hopes of generating at least 200 new jobs initially and commercial growth for the local area valued at $450 million over the next 2 years. Pharmalabs has also been a significant monetary donor to Mayor Hudson's most recent electoral campaign, and speculation is that a handshake deal has been made to allow the land purchase. Oh, Big Pharma moving in. How coincidental to there suddenly being a giant problem. Alright, energy drink. I don't know that really I need to go into any of these other buildings, honestly. Car had a lot of stuff in it, though. Oh, yeah, a repair kit! Yes! Alright, well, I'm glad I checked the cars now, because we can at least get the, hey, a G-lock! We can get the, RV fixed up enough to hopefully make it home without, you know, completely dying. It'd be really cool if there was another microphone over here. Because then I could make my... Oops. My CB radio at home. Don't see one, though. It's okay. We made out all right. The only other thing I didn't see... Well, I didn't see because I didn't take the time to look. Was if there really is an iron node over here near the ponds. Because we need some. These are just rocks. Something right here. This is coal. Something right here. Iron. Here it is. Really? You're gonna do the stupid button thing to me again and then not even... Here we go. We're finally at the iron. Don't do this to me, game. Really annoying when, like, you're right here next to it and every other hit has gone through, but then you don't get the hitbox suddenly. Especially when the game's being dumb. I'm just mashing my mouse button. Might be as much as we can get. The notes don't take very long to come back, which is good. Wait, my inventory's full? Or I'm just encumbered? Okay. Go. Alright, what did we get? 18. I can't remember if it's 3 per... or 2. My gear. Don't care about the padlock. Alright, let's go get the RV. 18 is the max per node with the skill. Okay, yeah, so we maxed it out. Perfect. I wanted that skill before we came to do that. Worked out great. Hey, is it not winter anymore? Oh, it's still winter. Okay, we're on day 13. The lack of snow made it suddenly feel a lot less wintry. Okay, so let's repair the RV, because it is very red. Now it's yellow. Hey, but our fan belt got to 100%, so that's a win. This thing is so funny. Driving this thing in the dirt's probably not the smartest idea, but I was just trying to cut that corner. I really want to see what this thing looks like, all decked out in protection. What's it gonna look like with the... I guess the storage strap to the top's not really going to be that interesting, but like the side panels. Oh, wow. It beeps for a long time, considering I just tapped the H button. No! Oops. I only crashed it a little, it's fine. Try to straighten her out a bit. There we go. There we go. Hey, PH. Yes, I am playing single player. Didn't mean to get in the van. I mean RV. Okay, so let's take these back out, except I can't because my inventory is full. Let's open these so that they'll stack. Then let's take these out. Do I want to leave the fuel canister in the RV? Yeah, let's get Paprika out of the trunk. There we go. Good reminder. Good reminder. I don't want to accidentally... leave Paprika over there. That'd be terrible. Okay. Now we're gonna put the iron in the furnace. It's 3 per. Okay. Perfect. So we can make 6. I think we need 3 in order to make the melee bench thingy. Poor horse crammed inside a small space. Listen, it could be worse. At least he's not gonna die. Oh yeah, my inventory's full. It's 2 for the bench? Okay, that's even better. Fertilizer. Car parts can go in here. Yeah, at least it's safe in here away from the zombies. And make that. Okay, this will be really good. So those ore nodes respawn every so often too. So every now and then we just have to go down there to check on it, because then we can get the tier 3 upgrades for our vehicles. There is a stable. I don't think it closes, so I'd probably still have to like fence it in somehow. But yeah, you can build a stable right here. Stable for a horse. I'd also like to build a shed at some point and see like if could you go in the shed? Because it'd be really cool if the shed... Oh, it does close? Oh, okay. Well, then maybe we should prioritize that. I was just going to say, if I had something to shoot you with right now, I would totally do it. But then I just realized I have my crossbow. Oh, man, you're going to run away with my crossbow bolts? Oh? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to turn around and come back. Did it come back? I should not be messing with this right now. This is not what we're working on. Not what we're doing. It looked like a headshot too, didn't it? It looked like a headshot. Might have been the neck. I don't think I ever did the rest of the stuff to build this, so... Yeah, no, I didn't. But we at least have the iron done. Once we have that, pretty sure we can make a pitchfork, and then we can feed our horse better. Alright, but I am going to call it here. I'll probably come in and just organize my inventory again. And get everything set up. So next time we are back, we'll come back over and talk to Caesar. By then, he should definitely be ready to talk to us. I'm going to clear this out because we got the RV home. Actually, I'm going to replace it with one that says box truck. Because we did leave the box truck over there. Just in case in the future I feel like I want a box truck. Just in case. So yeah, we're going to call it here, and then next time we'll pick up going over there. I'll get my inventory all sorted, probably make a cure so I don't come back with the zombie infection, and then we will be good to go. That'll probably be Thursday. I have to take a look and see if I have anything else. There's a couple things coming, but I got to take a look, but probably Thursday we'll be back to this. I will put that on the Discord once I decide. Otherwise, the streams get put up on YouTube on the day of. So if you enjoyed tonight's stream and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss the next one. And until then, have a good one, everybody.